And this is
Talk to Me Delicately.
Be lying to women. And women lie to themselves even more. And I'll be frank, the good majority of y'all easy to lie to. Because the moment you decide you like it, I don't ever have to make sense again.
Keep talking, Trip.
Long as I know the rhythm to your two-step, we good in this. So like y'all be looking at that, why y'all keep lying? Why y'all keep falling for it? Oh, we just talked about this the other night. Y'all get up on platforms and like that. Men ain't these dumb, these this. How do it keep working, bro?
Cause y'all liars.
How? Let me know.
Say it. No, go ahead, say it.
I am going to say that he is correct. Because women are emotional beings. Mm-hmm. And once we tap in, we are in. We miss the red flags, the orange flags, the green, the yellow. We miss all the flags because we are now invested. We like him. So they lie, and then we're like, okay. Then the next time they lie again, then it's like, okay, because we like them, we're invested, we like them, and eventually we think they'll change. But they continue to lie because we keep falling for the same lie. And it can be the exact same lie. Oh, I lost my phone. Okay, I lost my phone. You can lose your phone 7 times, and okay, all right, you're gonna argue, you're gonna fuss, but at the end of the day, you're not going anywhere because you're invested. And it takes age, wisdom, and time to realize that, hey, this this is a lie. This has been a lie the whole time. And then we're mad at the guy without evaluating self. Why did I continue to fall for the same lie over and over and over until I'm tired and now I'm hurt? But he showed you the red flag the first time. You should just say flag on the play. I'm done. But we continue to allow that lie to fester and we fall for it. And I'm sorry, baby. Or I'm going to do better, baby. And we, every time, I can attest. I've been that fool more than once where you fall for the same lie over and over. And because you're invested, you like them or you love them or whatever. But been there, done that.
And the thing is that once we fall for somebody, we paint this picture from what they presented to us. We paint the perfect picture. So it's like we're going to believe all of the lies because we want the picture that we painted to remain true. So I'm going to believe all the little, I might know that you lying, but I'm going to believe it because everything else in the picture is intact. So I'm going to believe it as long as you don't embarrass me. Now, nowadays, some people, they don't even care about the embarrassment. They turn up opportunity. But for most women, it's like, I'm going to accept the lie as long as it's not causing me any embarrassment. And it's crazy because most men, like, they don't know that they would be so much better off if they just told the truth. Like, the truth, just give me a choice.
Right.
I like you like that. I'm going to rock with you. I done painted this picture. So I'm gonna believe. Just give me the choice, and I'm gonna either stay with this picture or I'm gonna go about my business. But give me the choice. Ooh. And most women, especially if they like you, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it make sense for us to stay together.
I always say, do not take away my choice. Relationship, do not take away my choice. Give me the option to choose. Some people might not mind you being married. Some people may not. I do. But just give me the choice. Don't say, oh, I'm not married. And then 3 months down the line, he married. You took away my choice.
Right.
Some women would have rocked with you with that, but I don't. So just don't take away my power to choose or my option to choose or make the choice. Give me all options. Lay it in front of me. It may be something I may rock with. It may not be, but just don't take away my choice.
100%.
you from the jump, I do not want no kids. I'm not going to be in these child's life. And then y'all decide to have a kid and then he bounces. I'm saying it's not fair because a woman can go and get rid of a child, or
what if
she
that's
can,
against her religion?
hold on, or she can go and give the child up for adoption. She has ways out if she don't want the baby. And just on a fair notion, a man don't.
I agree.
He
do
does
got a way
not.
out.
He does not.
I
Well,
agree.
we talking about
He
after
didn't
the
have a
fact.
nut in the damn
We're talking
woman.
about after the fact.
And he's right.
He's talking about after the
He
fact.
gave up his choice already.
After the fact.
We talking about after the fact, where the woman said she consented also. Okay, cool. I know you don't want any kids. You let me know this ahead of time, but I'm still going to allow you to sleep with me raw. So now when that man, she gets
You don't
pregnant
gotta allow me
and
to
he
put a
says,
condom on.
yeah, but that's not the situation. And then he says, well, I told you I didn't want it.
I agree partially because he also made the choice to be with her in that capacity. Though your actions and your words have to line up. If you know you don't want kids, why not wrap it up? If you know you don't want kids, why are you sleeping with her like that, knowing that she could possibly have a child? So the choice, your words and your actions are matching. If you don't want kids, you ensure on your end that you don't have kids as well. It's not on the responsibility is not primarily on the woman, though the woman is a little crazy too on the other side because he has expressed. So you are not coming to me with no protection. You're just not gonna be able to do that because you don't want a kid. I don't want a kid, or I know you don't want a kid, and I don't want to be left taking care of this child by myself.
If I told you, I came to you and I said, listen, I don't want no kids.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get to the point, let's say they first started out wearing condoms and everything, they got to the point, they got so comfortable in the relationship that now in her mind, she done painted that picture that, okay, we so deep. If he do get me pregnant, he gonna stay, he gonna take care of this baby. He made up I'm not taking care of no baby. You done painted the picture in your mind. So you mess around and you get pregnant. You can't then turn around and call him a deadbeat because he did what he told you he was going to do from the beginning.
I agree with the deadbeat part. You can't because he said he didn't want one. He did express that, but also he needs to ensure that he does not have a kid. And you know, just to insert, I have learned that you have to listen. You cannot paint a picture. You have to listen to what the man says. If he says he does not want to be married, listen. He does not want to be married. If he does not want a child, he does not want a child. And it doesn't matter what you have painted in your mind. Those listening skills need to kick in more than that imagination. I'm not imagining anything. You say, if my goal is to be married and I meet you and you say, hey, I've been married before, I'm not interested in being married, I'm giving you the deuces first conversation because that is, I'm not going to try to gauge you and say, okay, maybe one day you will marry me. No, it's over. That's my desire. And you're not going to be able to fulfill my desire. That's just like with a kid. If I wanted more children, which I don't, but if I wanted more children and I met a man, he's like, oh, all my kids are grown. I don't want any more kids. I'm going to shoot you the deuces. I'm going to listen to you first conversation. Whatever goals, whatever morals, whatever habits you have, I'm going to part my ways. No beef, no hard feelings, sweetheart. We are not going to make it because we are not on the same accord. But we paint, like you said, we paint that picture. Oh, he'll change his mind. He'll fall in love. He'll marry me one day. And then 5-10 years gone by and you haven't had your child. You haven't built your first house because you're waiting on this man to change his mind. And he told you from day one, he does not want that life. So when they impart then they insert that truth, you need to listen and walk away.
Because there is a slim chance that he may change his mind and those things may change along the way, but there's also a slim chance that you're gonna hit the lottery. So it's like, do you want to take that chance? Like, no, and then you get mad at the end because you done invested all of this time, all of this energy, and baby, I told you no. Raise that child, you got it.
But then, and then that's also kind of, if he told you from the start, this is what it is, and you still decide you want to, bring a child into the world, that's kind of selfish on the woman behalf, because it's like, okay, now you bring this child in this world, and then as the child get older, they're gonna be like, okay, where's daddy? The child want to know about that, and then you're gonna have to sit up here and tell the child the whole or whatever you're gonna have to tell the child, and then that child is gonna resent the father because of whatever, thinking, oh, the father don't love me or whatever the case may be. But the man told you from the start what it was, and you still decided to bring the child in the world and raising the child by yourself. And now this child is going to grow up wondering, where's my dad? What happened to daddy? This, and that. When he told you from the beginning what it was, you know what I'm saying? So then now this child might hate the father, and just a whole nother emotional thing that the child don't have to go through. So that that's kind of selfish, but like I said too at the video, he should wrap it up. You don't want a child, wrap it up. We both something. No, you don't want a child, don't have a sexual period, or wrap it up so that we can avoid any future anything. But then move along, come
or you get on birth control.
Yes,
because you can't just put it on the man like you got to wrap it up. No, you got to take accountability, because that he's not wrapping it up, but you still letting him into the wonderland. So you can't then turn around and say, oh, well, nah.
Yeah.
You have to take that accountability.
Yeah.
Or and then the father could even end up hating the mother.
Oh yes.
Because, and then it's just a whole mess that could, a whole bunch of trauma, that now you're gonna be stressed, it's just a whole just why would you even want to have to go through that? But I mean,
a lot of resentment, and if the relationship could have flourished and actually carried on, now you killed the relationship, because he's like, you tell him, oh, I'm pregnant. He was like, oh, well, what you about to do? Because I told you, I already told you, and I'm going to keep the child. Oh, and then if he give you the ultimatum, either it's me or the child.
Yeah.
What you gonna do then?
That's true.
Who you love more, our relationship or this person you don't even know yet? Like, come on, like, it's like. No, so yeah, and then she could get an abortion and then end up hating him, but still with him.
Yeah,
you done made. It's
a lot.
Yeah,
let's unpack.
What they want, believe
it. And you think you can be up in me? I'm protecting. No, that's power. You don't want no kids. Exactly. Period. But then if I want a kid, then I know that this ain't gonna last. Because I want children, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want children and I know you don't want children, then maybe it's not going to work. What am I still messing with you for? I'm wasting my time. I could go be with somebody who wants kids.
Right.
Who could possibly marry me. The whole dream. You know what I'm saying? So what am I wasting my time with you? You go sleep with somebody else who just want to be sleeping around, and y'all do that. Because, if I want children, this is what I want. I'm not going to be sleeping with you. I'm protected knowing you don't want kids. I'm just not going to put myself in that predicament.
That's true. I agree.
It just depends on the woman,
I agree.